Engineering is indispensable in our time. It plays a vital role for the society, for the economy, for people's wellness.
If you look at news headlines, it's all about generative AI, big data, automation, robotics, and people are looking forward to what's next. There's no return in this transformation to an engineering-driven world. What student needs, they need a lot of things because the world is changing so quickly. Engineering is like you're searching in a dark tunnel. There will be lots of struggles and failure in the process.
First year, I was struggling to find a major, and I wasn't really sure about what major would suit me the best.
When I was in year one, I was kind of frustrated because it's the first year of being in online lessons.
And I've had difficulty navigating the different requirements I had to fulfill and also the pathways that I need to follow.
HKUST is trying to let the future engineers to have their ability to shine in their own way.
In March, when they had major selection info week, where the students get to every day come and know more about the majors.
Because there are a lot of academic advisors, it gives me some sort of cushioning that I know I can rely on if there are any problems I have in the future.
Peer mentoring program is a very, very important program in the School of Engineering.
My peer mentor actually gave me lots of help. For example, she made sure I didn't miss any deadline, and she tell me what I have to do.
Not only my peer mentor, but also my peers and seniors from engineering school helped me a lot navigating through different circumstances and tasks that I need to fulfill.
Having the peer mentoring program in place will really help students to understand the experience of senior students, make it easier for them to find out what they really want to do in the university.
We organize peer mentors program. In the program, we offer different kinds of engagement training, different type of enrichment activities for our peer mentors.
Peer mentor helped me developing various skills that I couldn't learn from academics. For example, communicating with others and how to give them advice in a more polite and interactive way.
Time is rapidly changing. Our students, we don't want them just to know how to calculate. We hope they can solve the real problem. Then we encourage their, the service learning, experiential learning. We help them to increase the computer literacy. These things will help them to be ready for the future challenges.
There are several places under HKUST. We have the mixed reality teaching lab, which is using a lot of Metaverse, virtual reality, augmented reality technology so that students will be able to find out projects that they can do in those areas. The other place is the engineering common. The last place that I want to mention about is the user lab.
So this lab is the undergraduate, student-initiated experiential learning laboratory. Yes, it's a makerspace, and we're constantly trying to build our equipment, and we're trying to provide modern tools that the students need.
Learning by doing is what we call experiential learning. So we try to get students hands dirty and really try to build a robot. To understand the process to build a robot, they will understand why I need to learn circuits, why I need to learn about mechanics.
Some students are able to really progress a lot. We ask them to stay as a student technical advisors, STAs, and so they are acting as a teaching assistant. They have to become students who actually help those younger students.
As an STA of the USO Lab, I get the chance to learn about skills that an engineering should learn in their actual field. Although I'm majoring in electronic engineering, I am also curious about other fields of engineering. That is why I get into drones. In our drone team, we actually learn about how to maintain and make use of the drone for different types of operations, which are all valuable lessons for me to learn as an STA and an engineering student.
One of the actually nicest things about HKUST is that we never have to just repeat the same things. We always have a chance to think about, well, what is that new way of learning, that new way of teaching, that new way of doing?
We are not the one who say you have to do this or you have to do that. Instead, we are providing opportunity for students to explore. We are empowering students to take lead in the programs.
For instance, today, the students are designing the Metaverse. Since it's not fully developed, how can it develop? They get to think about that. They get to dig into that and maybe create something.
Through the whole process, they learn many the practical skills and learn how to analyze the question, how to solve the problem.
My work as a student wellness manager mainly focuses on students' mental health and wellness. I would have to design some trainings for our students to equip them with some mental health, some different soft skills that are required or is important for their professional and personal growth.
Through courses, projects, programs, and some other activities, we're trying to get our students socially connected. We are also introducing different engineering subjects so that they will have the ability to explore and find out what their interest is. We're also trying to get students to have the ability to understand what engineering design is really about in the early stage of their study, so that they know what a real-world problem is really about before they go to the science and the principles of engineering. HKUST,
Innovating the future.